Consciousness is not produced by the brain, but is a universal property of the universe. Can you believe it? Don't rush to refute just yet. Let me ask you another question. Since humans have discovered that our brains are very similar to the structure of the universe, so do we have consciousness in the universe? This video will definitely give you a different perspective to understand what consciousness is. And what exactly does it have to do with the universe? Everything around you is made up of particles, and they all have their own consciousness. How would you feel? The idea was actually put forward as early as the 16th century and named Pannovianism. Panneologism holds that consciousness is a fundamental and universal feature of reality. This means that not only humans and animals have consciousness. Plants are inorganic, and even the elementary particles that make up matter all have a conscious experience or a spiritual nature to some extent. This view was seen by astronomers of the ancient Greece period. The philosopher Thales believed there is life in all things. Although with the current scientific experience, we still can't explain how matter creates conscious experience. But current developments in neuroscience, psychology, and quantum physics. But once again, the idea of panneologism has been pushed to the forefront of science, mainly because panneologism makes it easier to understand how human consciousness arises. What's more, the brain itself is made up of these basic units of consciousness. But in the recent debate in the realm of quantum consciousness, a further claim has emerged. Consciousness may be the dominant force behind brain functioning, because the brain is an integral part of the quantum field. Consciousness manifests itself only through it. So the brain exists in consciousness. Rather than consciousness, it only exists in the brain. Although the idea is very different from the conventional wisdom, but we still can't falsify it. Because it's beyond what science can prove, of course. It was also raised. Panneologism simply reflects the changes in our society, and not the change of the universe. The main thing is that our view of the universe is constantly changing. For example, during the Industrial Revolution, the universe is seen as a machine. During the Digital Revolution, the universe is likened to a computer. But with our understanding of the universe, evolve with the advancement of technology, a new metaphor has emerged. The universe is a huge neural network. The topic about the universe is a neural network. Mainly astronomer Vaza and medical neuroscientists. Beatty presented it in his paper in Frontiers in Physics. They did a lot of comparisons with data from their respective fields. It was discovered that the human brain is too similar to the universe. This has to be reminiscent. Will our universe also be conscious? In search of this answer, netizens often bring it up. Indecisive quantum mechanics. So we have to look for answers in the quantum world. In quantum mechanics, when not observed, the state of the particles is described by the Bohan tree. It is in a superpositional state. However, when we make observations, the Bohan tree will instantly collapse to a definite state. The emergence of this phenomena, Copenhagen argued, human observation introduces inevitable interference with particles. This led to the collapse of the Bohan tree. That's why this happens. Please note the human observations noted here. That is, the conscious behavior of our brain. It also speaks to our ideology, or that the act of observation may be involved in the microcosm and in the construction of the real universe. But it also indirectly proves that our consciousness does not exist in isolation. It's more like a huge network, and connect everyone and everything through this network. This view is also the same as that proposed by physicist John Wheeler. The essence of the universe may be information, and not material. And Edward Fredkin, the father of digital philosophy, once said, "Information is the cornerstone of all things. It doesn't need to be explained. Information simply conveys meaning through symbols, like our human language, programming languages, and even the double helix structure of DNA. These are all symbols, but the symbol itself has no meaning. It is consciousness that gives them meaning, although we still can't prove whether the universe is conscious or not. But a growing body of research shows that consciousness may not be unique to humans. Rather, it is deeply rooted in the fabric of the universe. For example, there is a new philosophical outlook at the moment. The theory of the cosmic mind was proposed. This point of view is straightforward. The universe itself is a conscious entity. It asserts that the universe is more than just a collection of matter and energy. It's more like having a mind of its own, the great psychology of feeling and experiencing. An in-depth study of this new perspective. You can click on the bottom left corner on Douyin highlights to watch. There are more professional studies and detailed explanations of cosmology. Overall, the neologism of the universe is a fascinating yet controversial view. It challenges our conventional understanding of the universe and oneself's place in the universe.